Little Johnny jokes. Little Johnny walks in on his parents having sex and asks, "What are you doing?" His father says, "We're playing cards, and your mother is my wild card." A week later, little Johnny walks in on his father masturbating. He asks, "What are you doing?" His father says, "I'm playing cards." "Where's your wild card?" Johnny asks. His father replies, "Son, you don't need one when you've got a good hand." Marriage jokes. A woman meets with her lover, who is also her husband's best friend. They make love for hours. Afterwards, as they lie in bed, the phone rings. Since it's the woman's house, she picks up the receiver. The best friend listens, only hearing her side of the conversation. "Hello. Oh, hi. I'm so glad that you called. Really? That's wonderful. Well, I'm happy to hear you're having such a great time. Oh, that sounds terrific. Love you, too. Okay. Bye-bye." She hangs up the telephone and her lover asks, "Who was that?" "Oh," she replies, "that was my husband telling me about the wonderful time he's having on his fishing trip with you." Lawyer jokes. A barber gave a haircut to a priest one day. The priest tried to pay for the haircut, but the barber refused, saying, €1 you do go to Euro trademark s work €1 the next morning. The barber found a dozen Bibles at the door to his shop. A policeman came to the barber for a haircut, and again the barber refused to pay, saying, €1 you protect the public €1 the next morning. The barber found a dozen donuts at the door to his shop. A lawyer came to the barber for a haircut, and again the barber refused payment, saying, €1 you serve the justice system €1 the next morning. The barber found a dozen lawyers waiting for a free haircut. Dirty jokes. A little boy wakes up 3 nights in a row when he hears a thumping sound coming from his parents' room. Finally one morning he goes to his mom and says, "Mommy, every night I hear you and Daddy making noises, and when I look in your bedroom, you're bouncing up and down on him." His mom is taken by surprise and says, "Oh. Well. Well, I'm bouncing on his stomach because he's fat and that makes him thin again." And the boy says, "Well, that won't work." His mom says, "Why?" And the boy replies, "Because the lady next door comes by after you leave each day and blows him back up." Racist jokes. Q. What do you call a violent minority? A thug. Q. What do you call a violent white guy? A. Officer. IT jokes. 2 programmers after work, talking in a pub. "You will never believe me when I tell you what happened to me yesterday. I met a very nice blonde in a bar." "And what did you do?" "I invited her to my place, we had some drinks, and then the girl asked me to undress her." "Are you kidding me? And what did you do then?" "I got her blouse and her dress off, and then I got her to sit on my office right next to my new laptop." "Oh, you got a new laptop? What model and what are its specifications?" IT jokes. What's an extroverted IT professional? One who looks at your shoes while he's talking to you, instead of his own. Jokes about women. A woman runs into a Dr. €1 trademark s office and says, €1 doctor. "Doctor. You have to help me. Everywhere I touch on my body it hurts €1. The doctor replied, €1 show me €1. So the woman poked her ankle and screamed of pain. Then she poked her knee and yelled ow. She poked her forehead and screamed again. She was about to continue when the doctor said, €1 that euro trademark s enough, let me think this over €1. He thought for about a minute and said, €1 I think I know what your problem is. You Broke your finger €1. Black humor jokes. Q. How do you stop a lawyer from drowning? A. Shoot him before he hits the water. Cop jokes. Two thieves each sneak into a rich man's party. During dinner the thieves marveled at how even the cutlery was made of gold, and both decided they would try to steal some. The first thief quietly slipped a golden spoon into his pocket, unaware that the second thief had witnessed this crime. After dinner, the second thief comes up with a way to steal a golden spoon without suspicion being placed on him. He picks up a golden spoon identical to the first and holds it up in front of the party-goers, explaining he wishes to show them a magic trick. And now, he speaks to the crowd and points towards the first thief. I will put this spoon into my pocket, and remove it from this gentleman here's own pocket.